There's a difference between becoming who people expect and building who you actually are. Hey, it's Matthew. This is Paint Job, and this episode is the reason the whole project exists. There comes a point in every paint job when the surface catches the light. The colour deepens. The reflections sharpen. The work begins to look finished. Beautiful. Intentional. Ready to be seen. Tonight marks that moment, because the first official single from this new era is out now. Custom made. And after years of trying to match the colour, this is the truest shade I know how to present. This episode is called High Gloss, but it also marks the release of Custom Made, the single. And that feels fitting. Because High Gloss is about the surface, presentation, polish. And Custom Made is about what remains when the surface finally aligns with the truth underneath. In the workshop, gloss is seductive. It catches the light. It turns hard work into spectacle. It tells the eye that the job is complete, and there is something deeply satisfying about that final sheen. But in life, I became very good at creating shine. Professional, capable, funny, reliable, put together. The kind of person who looked like he had things under control, even when he didn't. For many of us, polish begins as a defense mechanism. If you look successful, people stop asking questions. If you appear confident, they assume you are safe. If you keep the surface gleaming, no one notices the dents beneath it. I learned to present well, to perform competence, to make the outside convincing enough that the inside could remain hidden. And to be fair, it worked. Until it didn't. Originally, this project carried a different title. Custom Paint. That name made sense at the time. It reflected the process of applying a new finish, changing appearance, choosing a colour, creating impact. But as the songs developed, I realised this story was not only about what was being painted on, it was about what was being built. The transformation was structural, not cosmetic. Whilst the idea was sound, I couldn't quite make the lyric and sound gel. Take a listen to a snippet of Custom Paint, and perhaps you'll hear what I mean.
Custom paint, no factory. No one else is building me. Every star, every change, I made it mine. Custom paint. Custom paint. And steady, I know the feel.
And so the title shifted from Custom Paint to Custom Made. For a long time, I thought identity was something you discovered, like there was some finished version of yourself waiting to be uncovered. But that's not really how it worked for me. What I realized instead was that identity is constructed, shaped, tested, refined, sometimes broken apart completely before it becomes honest. That's why this album lives inside the language of workshops, paint, body repair, factory settings, rebuilds. Because that's what this process actually felt like. Not a transformation, a reconstruction. Part by part, the story felt stronger. The hook took hold and the soundscape shifted. This was no longer about improving the surface. It was about authoring the whole design. One lyric from the earlier version of Custom Paint stayed with me though. Take me apart and build me again. That line captured the essence of the project I was building. And so I did. I tinkered. I realized this wasn't about repainting. This needed rebuilding. It required examination. Examining inherited parts, discarding what no longer fits, selecting what belonged. Ordering and replacing the new parts became more important than the cover job. Constructing a life with intention became a stronger dynamic. That single idea reframed the entire body of work, and so Custom Paint became the album Custom Made. And the title track became its thesis statement. Match the Colour asked, what shade do I need to become? And Custom Made answers, this is what I choose. That's why releasing this song feels so significant. It represents the moment where adaptation becomes authorship, where the formula is no longer dictated by external expectations, where I stop trying to blend seamlessly into other people's stories and begin presenting my own design. Not manufactured by default, not factory issued, purpose built. This song is not a disguise, it's a declaration. The clearest statement I have made about who I am and how I got here. Custom made, not custom painted, not covered up, not pretending, made. Built deliberately, layer by layer, choice by choice. And the truth is, the myth era mattered. Astro, Aura, Solan, these voices helped me express things I didn't know how to say directly. But eventually, I stopped needing distance from myself, and that changes the work. Listening now, I don't hear someone trying to become something. I hear someone choosing it. And that's a completely different energy. Less urgency, less performance, more presence. And Custom Made isn't about perfection, it's about authorship. Every track on this project is another part of the build. Some songs are polished, some are raw, some are hard, some are fast, some are slow, and some are seductive and still. Some still carry fingerprints from older versions of me. And I think that's important because real reconstruction doesn't erase the process, it reveals it. And maybe that's why I wanted to make this podcast, not just to explain the music, but to document the becoming behind it. Because I don't think I'm the only person trying to rebuild themselves in real time. In the second half of the album, we go deeper into the bodywork, the dents, the damage, the repair. Because this is paint job. And this is custom made.
It's a matter of survival. If I want the peace, I gotta pay for it. If you got a trophy husband, do you really wanna know the cost of it? Think it's easy to believe in miracles. It's hard when they don't happen. You don't know me if you think I started as a hopeless romantic. The fairy tale was fabricated. My inner child is in a waiting room. I'm custom made. This isn't who I found. This is who I finished. custom made. Took me 10,000 hours to be honest with what I had. If you're not at peace with your own, you don't get to comment on mine. I'm on top of the world, 'cause I dug it up myself. Not trying to feel superior, just finally feeling like myself. 'Cause it took dedication to let this version take the rule. I don't need your blessing, I don't need your blueprint, I don't need your hand-me-down truth. I built this from ash, made a name out of nothing, never needed your proof. I'm custom made. This isn't who I found, this is who I finished. Not tradition, just decision to be proud, loud and gay. I chose this shape, I set the frame. Every line is mine to claim. Custom made, custom made, custom made, custom made. Every part of me, custom made.
We enter the second half of the rebuild. The next half of the album is about the finish. And we start with the song High Gloss, which explores the seductive power of polish. I ask myself the question, what is the cost of constant shine? There is a fatigue that comes from always being on, always curated, always presentable, always the version of yourself that photographs well. The more attention you give to the finish, the less energy you have to inspect the structure. Eventually, you begin to wonder, do people know me? Or do they only know my polish? Would I still be valued if the shine wore off? But there is nothing wrong with wanting to look your best. The shine, the glamour, the image. And I love spectacle. I love production. I love the theatrical moment when the lights hit and everything gleams. But the gloss only matters if the layers beneath it are true. That is what makes this release feel different. The shine is no longer hiding the work, it's revealing it. High Gloss is the most seductive track on the album Custom Made. It moves with confidence, it struts, it sparkles under nightclub lights. It seduces, like the charmer. But underneath that sheen is a quieter question. How much of what we project is aspiration, and how much is armor? The song High Gloss celebrates glamour, but it also integrates it. It celebrates independence and honesty with oneself, but recognizes the need to shift the gear. Because sometimes the things we use to attract attention are the same things we use to avoid intimacy. As a man, I've seen how polish can become language, bodies, brands, profiles, presentation, artificial or real, in the moment or photoshopped. A highly refined image can be empowering. It can also become exhausting. There is nothing wrong with beauty, nothing wrong with style, and nothing wrong with wanting to look your best. The question is whether the shine serves the self or replaces it. The goal isn't to reject glamour. I love glamour. I love theatre. I love spectacle. But I'm learning that the most compelling people are not flawless. They are transparent. Their shine enhances what is already true. It doesn't hide it, and that's the difference. When in your life have you become highly polished? What image have you worked hard to maintain? And what would happen if you let someone see beneath that finish? Sometimes the most attractive quality isn't perfection, it's presence.
It's that high gloss shine, baby, not matte. Gotta look close, 'cause you might miss that. Now you see me, know that you need me. Get on your knees, please. It's that high gloss shine, baby, not matte. Gotta look close, 'cause you might miss that. Now you see me, know you need me. Get on your knees, please. Sunrise, top down, sitting pretty, smoking a ciggy. Don't you know I'm pretty? Everything's coming together. I love how I look in the light, and I never say that I wanna go back. I just wanna ride around. Top down, relax, high gloss, chromatic, ecstatic. You should see me in the light. You should see me in the light. You should see me in the light. See the shine, feel divine. High gloss running over me tonight. Can't cover up. High gloss, high gloss, high gloss. Feel the light running over me tonight. I don't cover, I don't pretend. I let the paint drip dry. High gloss, let it land. Begin, my darlings. Are you heartbroken? This is what it means to be alive. This is what it means to be in the light. The outside and the inside. I'm the wind, I'm the blast. I'm the tank in your mirror, so you better watch your back. I'm that look on your face when the mask falls away. I was good in the dark, but honey, now I'm better this way. I don't do well with other people. I don't need love from you or anybody. High gloss, see the shine, feel divine. High gloss, running over me tonight. Up, can't cover up. High gloss, high gloss, feel the light running over me tonight. I don't cover, I don't pretend. I let the paint drip dry. High gloss, touch me now and begin. The fire inside is real. High gloss. The fire inside is real. High gloss. The fire inside is real. Slip it in. Spotlights go dark in the heat and the scary. Oh yeah, baby, did you hear me? I was in the moment, did you hear the story? I think they like it better when the deets get gory. Get gory, get gory, get gory, 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 gory. High gloss, high gloss. So clear, so dear, no fear, all real. Come see me in the light. I don't do well with other people. I don't need love from you or anybody. High gloss, see the shine, feel divine. High gloss, running over me tonight. Can't cover. High gloss, high gloss, feel the light running over me tonight. I don't do well with other people. I don't need love from you or anybody. High gloss, running over me tonight. Silk on the edges, heat on the frame, a little bit dangerous, calling your name. Don't need permission, don't need the cue. If you're drawn in, then that's on you. I don't do well with other people. I don't need love from you or anybody. High gloss, running over me tonight.
This song is more than a release. It's a threshold. A statement that Matthew Steele is stepping forward as the visible, embodied voice behind the artist known as astroscales. The mythology remains. The world still exists. But now the creator stands inside it. High gloss captures that arrival. In the workshop, the final gloss catches the eye. But the real achievement is deeper. The frame is stronger. The structure is sound. The colour is chosen with intention. And for the first time, the finished product reflects the truth beneath it. In the workshop, gloss is the part everyone notices. But it is only as strong as the layers beneath it. And the same is true for us. The shine can be beautiful, but the real work is underneath. Next episode, we demo the courage it takes to be seen before you feel finished. We sit comfortably in the moment where the only thing left to say is, as is. Take it or leave it. This is Paint Job. I am Matthew, and sometimes the brightest finish is the one that finally lets the truth reflect back.